On April 23rd, 2024, our Miss Magnolia State Queens had the opportunity to visit the governor's mansion on a personal tour and visit with the First Lady of Mississippi, Mrs. Reeves. We brought the First Lady her very own crown, and we had the chance to crown her as a Magnolia State Queen. She was so personable and very gracious, and she let our queens crown her and give her this beautiful crown, and it just made it a day of fun and fellowship, and just so much joy was in that room. So here's our Junior Miss Magnolia State, Ava Knight Stewart, and then our Miss Teen Magnolia State, Brentley Lindsay, and our Mrs. Magnolia State, Tracy Owens. Unfortunately, our Miss Magnolia State had tests she couldn't get out of, so she missed this opportunity. And this was such a cute part of the visit. You know, real queens always fix other queens' crowns. So after all the official pictures were taken, the First Lady invited our queens to sit down in the gold parlor so she could chat and get to know them better. So each of our queens got some one-on-one time with the First Lady, where she would ask them their name and their platforms or issues that they felt strongly about, and where they went to school or what their future plans were. And then the queens were invited to the formal dining room, where they were offered water and some homemade cookies from the chef, and they were given a little bit more information about the mansion. And we did learn that this is the second oldest mansion in the United States for governors. The queens did go out on the front porch of the mansion so they could get some pictures with their moms. And then Beth Batten, the curator for the Mississippi Governor's Mansion Museum Division, gave our ladies a tour of the mansion. The first room we always see is called the Gold Parlor. It's very beautiful and historic, and that's the room we always meet the First Lady in. And then it's off to see the formal dining room, and it's always nice to see the old pieces they've acquired from former governors that do get to stay in the mansion for everyone to enjoy. Now the next room we get to see is called the Rose Parlor, and this is usually the Queen's favorite room because of the color. It's very beautiful, and some of the fabric on the chairs is the same fabric that they used in the White House. It's also funny that Tracy got to sit on the couch, because not everyone gets to do that. Only the First Lady's guests get to sit on the furniture. So then it was time to go upstairs so we could see all the bedrooms in the mansion. Now the first bedroom's beautiful, and she would tell us the history of it, and also all the famous celebrities and political figures that have spent the night here. Second bedroom was a mint green bedroom, and it had some of the old furniture of some of the previous governors they had bought to leave in the mansion. And then this bedroom was actually the largest one, and they had talked about other people that had stayed here, and some of the governor's wives' personal belongings were in this room. And then this last room was called the Pumpkin Room. Even though it looked more peach, it was a cute room that overlooked the gardens that they've redone. So our queens got to see the beautiful gardens. And then on our way out, our queens were asked to sign the official governor's registry. So they will be in history of having toured the governor's mansion. Our gracious tour guide, Beth, even gave the queen some of those homemade cookies to take on the road with them. So when we left, we did stop in their gazebo and take a couple more pictures of the queens for them to remember their personal tour of the mansion with the First Lady of Mississippi. So after the mansion tour, we all jumped in our cars and headed to Brent's Drugs, which is a retro diner where we got dinner and milkshakes. We got to spend a lot of fun time together and some fellowship and just enjoy each other's company and talk about our upcoming prize trip where we take these ladies to Greece and Turkey on a 7-day cruise, and we're all super excited about it. We met with our public relations director, Tara Hunter, there and just had a swell time. Special thank you to Ann Beard for helping make this tour possible. So thanks so much for watching our mansion tour video, and thank you guys so much for always supporting the Miss Magnolia State pageant and our fabulous queens. And always remember, if you want to be a part of our Miss Magnolia State pageant family, you can find us online at missmagnoliastate.com.